The opening faceoff is down, and the ground ball pickup by Nicholas Ramsey of the Bulldogs. The faceoff specialist, sophomore, will pick up the ground ball.
Bryce DeMuth, Michael Alexander, Matt Brandow, Chris Lyons, and in between the pipes, Jarrett Paquette.
And Jarrett Paquette has given up the opener to Ryan Augevin. Got himself on the run, hands-free, where he is so devastating, and the Bears take an early 1-0 lead.
Just a great dodge this time by Augevin, not to be denied. Even though the slide was coming over to meet him, had his hands just free enough and got enough.
Back up top, Brandow hands-free, takes a shot. Save made by Connor Terrio, ground ball pickup for Colin Hart and the Bears.
Great opening save.
Look than we have seen here at Stevenson sits for the midfield unit. Rockefeller to X. In front, shot, save made on the Antonelli quick stick. Ball loose and will be picked up behind the net by McLean as the Bears go back to work. Shot and scored! McLean was able to get it to Glavin, and the Bears will get a 2-0 lead.
First goal of the season. Might be the first of his career for Trevor Glavin. And that was a great celebration for him. Great ball movement, great stick-to-itiveness for the Bears as they had to come up with a ground ball initially and then
there. As the quick entry pass, I don't think Glavin had it cleanly. He didn't. And the Bulldogs will take over. Here comes Tevlin, see if they can use the save to spur this attack as their goaltending has been spot on. Inside feed, shot, and scored. Answering is Patrick Hackler, the sophomore from Skaneateles, New York. And the Bulldogs are on the board 2-1.
Yeah, just great transitional play that time by the Bulldogs. You saw them make no mistaking flying up the field. Leading the charge was Brian Tevlin. But in the end, coming through with his 7th goal of the season.
Kelly wants to work his way in, gets himself free, finds behind the net, McLean back out. King for Glavin, back to King left side, and the Bears will reset the attack. 35, got a shot in the mask, and no flag. Kelly on the ball, wants his hands free and scores! Jack Kelly goes upper 90, and his first goal of the season, and Mike, get him the ball. The sophomore from Zionsville, Indiana, has the Bears back up 2.
Get him the ball, indeed. A nice little dodge here. Switch from his left to right, and then tags the corner right there. Getting it just over the shoulder of Paquette.
3-1
after the first quarter, but in both those games, they responded quite well. As this is a team that their strongest quarter is the second, much like the Bears, as 42 of Yale's 135 goals coming in have come in the second quarter for the Bears. 47 of their 128 goals have come in the second. So second quarter could be even more electric.
And a face-off win for Nicholas Ramsey, and then a goal scored on the ensuing run. The Brown Bears were looking for a push as Gunty had gone down, but Yale answers, and you know when those face-off guys score, it can be a lift.
Yeah, always extra juice when you either get a pole scoring or a face-off man, and this time Nicholas Ramsey just taking it all the way, and that is his first.
Bragg, the big fella at 6'4", playing in the midfield for Coach Andy Shea's Bulldogs. They'll work it around counterclockwise. It comes back up top the other way. Tevlin inside position. The game at 3.
Too easy. The Bears kind of laying back a little bit defensively that time, letting Yale work it around the perimeter. But Thomas Bragg, hands free, able to rip this one. The lefty able to smoke.
One of their LSMs. Back up top, Tevlin tries to work against Pike. Gets himself a step to the right, picked up by Newsom on the switch. And now at X, Tevlin feeds, shot, score! Brandow rolling around in front, and Yale has answered 3-goal run to take a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, just too easy that time for the Bulldogs. Good ball movement. They work it to their main man, Brandow, and he buries it for goal number 29 on the season as he got the step on the Bears.
Near side of the box, Yeboah, Cody, Antonelli, Kelly, and Augevin rounding out the Brown attack unit. Kelly tries to get a step on Eschbach. Feed, shot, score! The quick stick for McLean. What a feed there across the goal mouth by the midfielder Kelly, who's had a 2-point quarter. And the Bears have tied it at 4.
Really, really great pass that time. He sold it as a shot all the way. I thought it was a shot as well, but there was McLean camping out on the other side. It was a pass in the end all the way from Jack Kelly. Brilliant feed.
And Glavin will reset for Augevin. Augevin tries to get a step. Antonelli chopped down. Ogden shot, saved by going King, Antonelli, Glavin, and McLean.
Again, we've talked about the Bears' efficiency with the extra man. Watch out for McLean, a national leader in man-up goals.
Ogden, Grell up top. They played it counterclockwise. Back over the top, King, Grell. Back in front, Antonelli, the score! And the Bears have retaken the lead on a man-up goal.
Oh, just brilliant passing right there by the Bears. Tic-tac-toe around the horn. You saw the big skip pass from McLean, and that really started opening things up. Antonelli able to find that seam on the inside, goes to a knee, and
tender, and Antonelli picks it up.
Yeah, kick save and a beauty that time by Paquette.
Paquette with now 7 saves in this one. Ogden drives and scores! Wasn't going to get a second kick save there, as you like to call it, Mike, the worm burner. Makes it 6-4 Brown.
Yeah, Ogden going low that time, able to sneak it in on the near pipe. Again, just pure strength, able to power this one free. You could see the defender falling down there. They couldn't connect, and that forced that long bomb pass. It just didn't work out.
Valentini feeds Ogden, has some room, winds up and scores! Side of the net. Mongol comes back out in front. Hit the side of the net, Mike. I got it wrong. Back in front. That time! It's finished by Ogden. I was just premature, and the Bears have a 3-goal lead.
Well, Ogden buries it for his 3rd of the day. It's a hat trick. The side of the net, back of the net. Little spin jump that time, and Paquette left to wonder. And all he could do.
Possession here with 9:34 left in the first half. Brown opening up what right now is a 3-goal lead, 7-4. Behind the net again, Brandow weaves his way in, so slippery. Turned on a dime, has his 2nd goal of the game.
Well, I talked about him being just a smooth player, Mike. Doesn't get any smoother than that. Watch that little inside roll, and look at the placement.
Member of this very talented first-year class for the Bulldogs. Tries to roll the crease, followed by Newsom, gets it back out for Kropp. Pike almost able to dislodge the ball, then Gatos came on the help. The feed comes across, Kaib back out, the drive, the shot, and the score. Brandow with the hat trick, and just like that, Yale, 2 goals after the timeout, are back within 1.
Yeah, almost exactly like we saw in the first quarter. Brandow coming up with back-to-back goals to get Yale back with.
On the double comes the slide, as now Krebsky up top, works it back around for Kuhl, tries to get inside on Geppert. Good stick work by the Brown defense.
Yeah, the Brown pulls have been excellent so far today in close defense.
Keeping the Bulldogs at bay. A shot, and that is going to be one that Terrio wants back. Kind of took a reversing bounce on him, did the shot from Kuhl. And the Bulldogs have tied it at 7.
Yeah, Kuhl, the beneficiary of a little bit of luck there. As the defense gets a whole big piece of this one, stopping his stick about halfway through. But just enough on it.
Cross, I think it was Geppert again. Giveaway of the day.
Opportunity here for the Bears.
The feed, Glavin, the shot, and the score! Glavin from the pole of Hart, and the Bears retake the lead.
Well, we wondered what the Bears' offense would look like without Darian Cook today. Glavin stepping into that starting role and has delivered with 2 goals. Great transitional play again by the Bears. It started with a great deflection by Andrew Geppert on.
Moschetti gets the goal line extended, back up over the top. Kelly thought shot, has Ogden left, and now will back it off with 40 on the shot clock. He'll turn to his left, gets his hands free, and finishes! And the Bears are back up by 2.
Well, the seas just parted up right there for Jack Kelly. He said, "Thank you very much," and just blasts it through with the left hand. Here you'll see it just open up right down the middle. No one closing out on Kelly. Once he dodged past his defense.
Followed by Gatos, under 50 on the shot clock. Hands up, hands free, no shot opened for him. Fed in front, one time for Johnson, a little tap shot. Johnson from Brandow.
Yeah, Leo Johnson a little quiet so far on the day, but smooth passing on the interior that time. Johnson finding himself open. picks up goal number 21 and brings Yale back within one. Bears just kind of lost track of John.
The loose ball, fights through the stick check of Jack Stuzen, has himself free, feeds, winds up, shot, and score! Brian Antonelli from Ryan Ogevin. And hello, 10-8.
Perfect start there for the Bears. As they win the faceoff, they get it up to Ogevin, and I don't know if I've seen him sprint any faster than this. He took off and then just dished it back for an open shot for Antonelli from range. Goes.
And Gunty seemed to come away with another one as he will work across, winding up, a score! And what a rip from the pole of Colin Hart. Mike, that's a juice goal.
Oh, an absolute juicer right there. First of the season for Hart. The Bears are pumped up. What a start to this third quarter. 2 goals in just 37 seconds. Hart just letting it rip. Tags the top corner.
Was, I think, Max Krevsky. Oh, check, that's the 18, Jack Monfort.
And the Bears will take that every day of the week. So another empty possession for the Bulldogs on the offensive end as Pike able to get it free and into Antonelli for the goal.
Pike to Antonelli, and the Bears have their largest lead of the day. It's 12-8. And the Bears have opened it up with quite a run here. 3 straight to start the third.
Hat trick for Antonelli on the afternoon, 21st of the season. And the Bears have the Bulldogs.
Value the ball today. Just 4 giveaways so far as that one comes to Kelly left side, trying to step into it. Moschetti runs through a hit and finishes to make it 13-8.
Bears are bringing it with their dodges today. Good fake, great dodge there by Moschetti, able to get more inside, increase his shooting angle, and buries it once again.
Well, Yale has been solid coming out of timeouts, and maybe Andy Shea needs to Brandow as the Bulldogs stop the bleeding with a face-off win. They've now won 15 of 24 after dropping 4 straight to start the half.
The last time out of the timeout, they went to Brando. He delivered with 2 straight goals for the Bulldogs. Does he have it in him again? This time has a short stick. T.Y. Kane, he comes through again with the goal.
He's not one of the favorites for Ivy League Player of the Year for nothing, and you see him add one there to, again, as we said, stop the bleeding. Yale back within 4. You can't sleep on this attack. Not a team that's averaged more than 20 a game over the last 2, and watch this move here by Brandow.
Got a little stutter step, and then the acceleration.
Trying to vacuum the ball up, does. Out steps Garchitorena and will sprint it upfield. Sees the field open up and has his second goal of the game.
Wow, Bears needed some extra juice there. They get it in the form of Colin Hart the second time today with the pole. Just outraced his counterpart, number 39, Garchitorena, and rockets it home past Paquette.
Pole goals always get people fired up, and right there, Colin Hart.
King.
Kelly with Ogevin to his left, feeds it in front and scored! Antonelli from the slot has another one, and it's 15-9 Brown.
4 goals now for Brian Antonelli, his 22nd of the season. And the Bears lead by 6 with 5:29 left in the third.
You and I asked each other, Mike, coming in, the absence of Darian Cook would be felt, and who was going to fill that void, and so far it's been a few different men contributing to that. Kropp gets a step on the Bears. Sweeney drives to the net and scores while falling down, answers the bell and stops the bleeding for the Bulldogs. Their second goal of the quarter comes with 68 seconds left here in the third.
Yeah, just great job by Kropp as he
12 saves for Paquette. Back in front, that play for Antonelli has certainly been their bread and butter. That time it ends up on the turf. Smart play there by Ogevin in the midfield. Nice dodge, shot, and score! Huge goal for the Bulldogs as Christian Johnson able to take it down as time expires to end the third. Now. Tevlin gets it back to Glavin, up over the top. King shot! What a goal! Holy moly, put that one on the highlight reel. He went airborne, brings it back down, low to high, 16-11.
Wow, it doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Holy
unsettled
moly.
Play. Griffin King, watch this release. Underhanded underneath the defender. Goal number 8 on the a lot of turnovers.
No,
they were
very
4th in the league in turnovers allowed. And the Bears have just really helped that number skyrocket in another.
Ogevin, his 10th shot on goal today. His 4th to find the back of the net. And the Bears are unloading. It's 17-11.
Ogevin just on the run, sweeping across. How many times?
Who danced back across midfield. Gatos flips. Moschetti has room. Works his way down low. And the finish for McLean.
Wow, great unselfish play there by the Bears. I thought Moschetti was going to let it rip from the middle. Instead, the extra pass and then the extra step to glory here for McLean. Goes low on Paquette.
Unit is Johnson, Cabrera, and Brandow.
Yeah, Bulldogs just trying to find some consistent group. Here's another kick save by Terrio. And there it is, 14.
What'd you have for breakfast today?
Not much, surprisingly. I've just been...
Ogevin turns, shot right to Paquette, who had the pole covered. Bears were running short on time, and I think the goal there was to put one on Frey.
Yeah, I think with each Brown possession now, they're going to try to take at least 70 seconds off that shot clock. As long as they maintain the 7-goal margin. I figure if you take off a minute or more each possession, you're going to be in business. And what a chance here.
Paquette, the open net, as taking it away was McLean. And the Bears lead by 8 with 5:47 to play.
And that might have been the dagger that will slay the Bulldogs today.
There's a timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. Devin McLean and the Brown Bears, they lead by 8. Trying to celebrate. Again, Brandow for Yale has 4 goals, and then a whole host of Bulldogs have 1. Johnson, Ramsey, Hackler, Kropp, Bragg, Johnson, and Kuhl.
Well, there's another one.
Yep.
Add Brian Tevlin's name to the list.
Yeah, Tevlin becomes another goal scorer for the Bulldogs. He has a 3-point game. And the Yale back within 7 to stop some of the bleeding. It had been a 4-goal Brown run for the and now King. And they work it around counterclockwise. Comes all the way around to Trevor Glavin. The turn, the shot, and the score! Getting his hands up and finding a top shelf for his 4th goal of the game. And Mike, for McLean, we talk a lot about Ogevin's shooting percentage today. McLean batting 1,000, 4 shots on goal, 4 goals. As the Brown Bears, on a beautiful afternoon in Providence, Rhode Island, unseat a top 5 team, a shot, a flag, as that shot was blocked. We'll get a flag with 4.7 seconds left. I think it's on Andrew Geppert. Academic at this point.
Yeah, crashing in on Yale's Chris Lyons there as he tried to fire off that shot.
And Mike, Connor Terrio, 15 saves.
Well,
every now and then, a blind squirrel finds an acorn.
We'll take it. One last chance here for Yale with the extra man. Bragg fires it towards the net and in. And
30 seconds for pushing.
a late goal for Bragg on the man up.
Interesting, the clock never started. It's still at 4.7, and they'll have to take the clock down a second or two as the Bulldogs get their 13th on an extra man goal. Ground ball battle, Mike, too. 38-31 after Gunty's pickup. And the Bears with a solid victory.
And look at them fighting for that ball. They want that last ball. Ogevin, McLean, and coming away with it. What?